Family member lost to drug or alcohol addiction affects all of their loved ones. Together, they share the feelings of sorrow and emptiness. It doesn't have to end this way. You can get your life back by calling Cadis right now.
Julia, what are you doing? We have a commercial to film.
I'm taking a break.
Breaks are what we're telling people about. Budget breaks.
Visit budgetbreaks.com for locations and coupons. Budget Breaks. Breaks starting at just $100.
There is magic in the air at Ringgold High School this month because, as you can see, Mary Poppins is coming to the stage, the one-act version. We are so happy this morning to have Meg Ashola, who is Mary Poppins, Braden Roach, who plays Bert on the show. Good to see you both.
Good morning.
Good to see you.
So are you excited for the show?
We are. Yeah.
This is a childhood classic. I mean, a lot of adults out there watching the show right now are thinking, oh my gosh, I can't wait to bring my children to Mary Poppins. For people my age, this is how we grew up. Did y'all know the show before you began doing the show?
I grew up watching the movie at home, so I've been really familiar with this show.
But Braden, you told me you're a newbie.
I have never watched it. It's a new experience. It's fun to be in it though.
So I mentioned that it's a one act, right? It's a junior version. So part of what you're doing is to bring this to light for the audiences to enjoy, but this is a competition for your school too. So there's a real time component to this. You have to keep it under a certain length of time.
Yeah.
What's the time?
55 minutes. So
you've had a lot of edits.
yeah, we're still cutting stuff to this day. So
does that mean that our favorite songs we're still going to get to hear when we come to the show?
yeah, absolutely. We'll still get to hear them.
Do you have a favorite? I keep wanting to call you Bert, by the way.
My personal favorite is Step in Time. I feel like that's going to be really good, and the crowd is going to love it.
So let's talk about the crowd. Your theater holds 900 and something seats, right?
Right.
Some people watching might say, oh wait, I've been to their theater before. For one thing, your school has a great reputation, but last year, y'all did this first of its kind performance of your musical Catch Me If You Can, and it was a give back to a charity, right?
Yes.
Who were you helping last year?
Save the Children Ukraine.
So you sold out the theater, all
did.
900 and some odd seats for this give back, and in the end, y'all were able to give quite a bit of money, were you not?
Yes.
It was near 30,000, I believe.
Okay, so as I understand it, the school and the students enjoyed that so much that y'all are making that something that you do now on a yearly basis. So this year you've kind of rolled out this initiative and you've got a new charity. Who are you giving to this year?
We're gonna send all of our money to the Children's Hospital downtown Erlanger.
Okay, so that's going to be a year-long effort for the students in your program.
Yes.
But today, what are you doing, Braden?
We're going to deliver kite kits for the kids to assemble themselves and color it. And on each kite, there's a letter written from one of the cast people and crew to the kid. So they're going to have like a pen pal.
And the kites, of course, for Mary Poppins, right?
Yes.
So how big is your cast, by the way?
There's 35 of us, including cast and crew.
So are you excited? Are you ready? Because opening night is when?
October 20th and 22nd.
Okay, so you skipped the Friday because I guess that's football?
Yes.
So are you ready, or is this the time now where things get really intense because you're perfecting everything these next several weeks?
It's a lot of both, I would say.
Now's the time where it all starts to come together and we start running the show, and you get to see all the magic happen.
So Meg, you mentioned that you grew up watching the movie.
Yes.
Not the Julie Andrews version of the movie. So does that pose a challenge then when you're trying to create your own version of Mary and you're comparing it to Julie Andrews? Is that a challenge for you?
It is, because in my mind I view her as being just proper and sweet, but there's also that stern side of her. And so having to be more stern is a little bit harder for me to grow into.
Oh, so you're not a stern person in your real life?
No.
Okay. How about you, Braden?
Bert, he's just an awesome character to play. He's big, fun-loving. I mean, he's just really fun to play. He has all this energy around him.
Yeah. Now, you mentioned Step in Time being your favorite song. I would think Supercalifragilistic would be up there too. Do y'all do that one in the show?
We do.
Okay, so 35 people in the cast and crew. The two of you can't do the show alone. You must have a fantastic cast up there on that stage with you.
Yeah,
We do.
we have a really great ensemble. So all of us just work together to make everything look as great as we can get it.
So, as I understand it, on the Friday, I mentioned that the public can't come to see because that's football. Y'all aren't going to do shows, but you are performing that day because elementary school students are coming to see you on that Friday. Is that right?
Yes.
So, are you prepared for that, for a theater full of little kids watching you?
Yeah, that'll be really fun. I've never experienced anything like that before, so I'm really excited, and I think that they're going to enjoy it.
So, people can get tickets how, Braden? Do you know?
They can go on our website, or tickets will be sold at the door, but when you order a ticket online, you do get to reserve a seat.
Okay. Yeah, that's, I think, an important thing to point out because it is this great, huge theater. It's designed with the purpose of the audience comfort in mind. So every seat is a good one, but you can go online and you can actually select which seats you want. And that way you know going into it where you're going to be. But even if you're on the very back row, you will still be able to have a great seat. We'll break a leg to you both.
Thank
Thank you.
You look great. I don't know who's done your costuming, but y'all look fantastic. I have to ask you, is it kind of tacky, but are you putting on your British accent at all these days?
Some days in class, to make us get in character, our directors do make us speak with our accents.
So would it be okay if I played director this morning and asked you to put on an accent? Could you say, welcome back, or we'll be back with more 3+U, and you could say right after this in a British accent? Mm-hmm. You ready? Okay, go ahead, Braden.
We'll be back with 3+U.
Right after this.
Wanna feel like a winner? Then get your hands on some Winnergy. It's formulated for those who can't get enough of that